proudly say, we are better than TIT team. Though Dr. S.N. Singh is sitting here, in his presence, sir, sorry to say, but my team members, proudly I can say that these people are better than my earlier
So
team.
that is your objective?
So now the stage is yours, sir. Welcoming DIMT. He is a very good speaker. कुछ ना कुछ आज हमें सीखने को मिलेगा. और हिमानी मैडम, आपने अगर अपना PhD का कुछ डिस्कस करना हो बाद में सर से आप मिल जाए. It is 11:50, so that's the first session up to 11:55 or 12. Then we will have a cup of tea.
Sure.
Then we will have second session. Kuldeep, एक बार ये दरवाजा बंद कर दोगे?
Just hint me before last 10 minutes. Okay. Because once I am in flow, I forget the flow of time. So, in a way, first of all, I would like to extend my warm welcome and Happy New Year to all the faculty members who are assembled here. And I'm lucky to have few very senior faculty colleagues and dignitaries over here and all HODs. For you, it is like a friendly talk, and for elders, it is like your son giving presentation before you. So, and for all our friends, just think that it is going to be a very friendly, very cordial dialogue between us. And furthermore, I would like to move the talk from here. Many a times we think, I have also attended so many faculty development programs in so many universities and institutions, but after attending same, I got a question in my mind that was it about faculty development? What is there for the faculty to get his or her development? And that's why when I was invited by the chair of the institution, first question hit and it keep hitting my mind since the very beginning that no, I will tackle the session in a different way. There must be something for the faculty and there must be something related with their own development. That's why whenever it comes to faculty development, we are saying that we need to talk about student-teacher relationship, we need to talk about so many big things. But today we will be having our talk centrally focused on the development of faculty. I have divided my talk into two parts. The first division will be taking care of faculty only, the development of us, and the second part, that our job, workplace, means in a way personal development and professional development. Personal development for the faculty, first discussion, that is also professional development. Because we are the part of man-making industry, so we can never be looked at in a way in isolation. Whenever the term teacher will come, student will automatically come. Earlier it was one-way process. Teaching learning was one-way process. And the teacher used to talk like He is the supreme body, supreme commander, and he is delivering, and that is the final ultimate truth. But later on, concept changed. Teaching became bipolar, and two poles, the teacher and the taught. The teacher and the taught, and then it became that who is more important. After that, again it was realized that no, we are ignoring something. The subject, the content. Because if we are teacher and we are making friends, bond with our students and enjoying cinema, we are having very good relationship. We are having very good time. But one thing that is missing somewhere, that is the subject. So teaching became tripolar, three poles. So today we will be having the talk centralized on it and the very first part. And I was headed over the stage when heads were already heady. they were having too much work and too much heavy load of them dealing with administrative job and all that. And but that is why I decided to make my talk as light as possible. So please. And the very inspiration behind this talk, no, PPT. Yes. The very first focus behind this title, I was going through the preface of the book by APJ Abdul Kalam and Y.S. Rajanji, India 2020, Vision for New Millennium. So I got this title, and since this is my first time talking with the brilliant minds and elite faculty members in 2016 for this year. So I decided this title, Faculty Development for Developed India. And for this I must salute that wonderful scientist, wonderful teacher, wonderful person, whom I worship like a teaching legend, a teaching God. Move. And then we will be going through these points, the contents, introduction, personal excellence, I hold it, and career plan, capitalizing key strategic strengths. Next. Then second part will be faculty development in terms of professional excellence and excellence at workplace. Next please. So it is very customary that we begin anything with Goddess Saraswati, offering our prayer to Mother Saraswati. And there is a very small, you can say, saying that once Goddess Saraswati and Mahalakshmi, they were walking in heaven, and suddenly Narad Rishi reached there, and they were having a small argument that who is more gracious, who is more beautiful. And in that discussion, suddenly they asked the question to Naradji and said that who is more gracious between us? And then it was Naradji was also very clear. Mother, how can a son discriminate between his mothers? I can't do it. Because for a son, mother is a mother. But they were, you can say, a bit rigid. That you have to tell that who is more gracious, who is more beautiful. Then Probably the idea of ramp walk came from there. Naradji said, Mothers, please go to that tree and come. In between I will see you and I will try to decipher the meaning that who is more gracious and who is more beautiful. So what happened? Mother Saraswati and Mahalakshmi both agreed and they walked in. They went up to the tree and then they came back. Then they again asked, who is more gracious, who is more beautiful? Narad Rishi said, why you are torturing me? You both are my mothers. I respect you both. No, you have to tell the truth. And then when it comes on the topic that you have to tell the truth, Narad Rishi said, while going, Goddess Saraswati was looking more beautiful. And while coming, Mahalakshmi was looking more beautiful. And this is a very true interpretation that while going, Saraswati looks very beautiful. So our knowledge is only valuable when it goes, when it travels from one place to other. And Lakshmi appears seems more beautiful when it comes to us. So this is the point from where I would like to begin my talk. And since we are the worshippers of Ma Saraswati, and that too, we survive like Narada somewhere in between. We need to take care of our family, friends, and our household responsibilities. Because nowadays we are not like ascetic teachers and saints residing in the forest. We have our family and so many things. So we will be talking about all that, and this is the rationale, mythological rationale that I have established for the background of this platform. Thank you. Next, please. We all are cultural and social byproduct. Many times, my PhD is in American literature, and the writer whom I investigated, he stated a line, I am a Marxist, Leninist, Mao Zedong. When we talk like that, because I am not what I am. When it comes to define, you might be having some impact of the personality of your Nanaji, Naniji, Dadaji, Dadiji. Even unknowingly, you might be following somewhere Swami Vivekananda ji. So, ultimately we become the collection of that shades that we carry, that we follow. So we are not only man as cultural human being, we are cultural and social byproduct, imbibing a lot many influences. And most fundamental objective of any education system has been transformation of human behavior. See, whenever it comes, when an uneducated man does some mistake, people say, illiterate, he is illiterate, forgive him. He is not knowing that. But when an educated man commits the same mistake, this is not expected from you. This statement comes very naturally. And then automatically we adopt so many responsibilities. Uneducated person also lead his life using whatever minimal physical and intellectual resource available. But being an educated man, next please. But when it comes to assessment of the overall persona of an educated person, He is supposed to react judiciously and respond jurisprudentially to the fundamental physical needs and respond to the society in a highly responsible manner. Automatically, our education gives us a lot many responsibility towards our youngers, towards our family members, towards our community, towards our vicinity, and towards the whole society to which we belong to. Next. Then, this is the core part. Faculty development, personal excellence. We all, particularly the youngest one, is having the longest career. The youngest of us is having the longest career. And that is why I decided to talk about it. Even in China, one of Indian professor visited, and even there, suddenly he found a 92-year-old man working very hard. He said, tomorrow you can die. Why are you working so hard and striving deliberately? Immediately that Chinese professor said, now I can realize why India is known as an old country, even though they are having the youngest of the population. So, even one day life, if we can add some meaning to it, we should strive for it. And career plan, governments come to rule us for 5 years. They have a plan. But we don't have a plan for our own life. If I am asking a question, after 5 years, what will you be? Socha nahi. Not yet thought. Start thinking. Prepare a diary. Make it New Year resolution. And write on the top, after 5 years, I'll be having this much achievement in my own field. Like those who are pursuing PhD, after 5 years I will be having at least my doctorate in my hand. 3 years I will be having this. After 2 years I will be having this. Then break up that plan into small segments. And then, because we have to have a plan. We are having, earlier career plan was not in Indian universities. It is a subject, full-fledged subject in some Western universities, and even some of the IITs are following these norms. And sensitize your students as well, because they are our responsibility as well. This is applicable for both, for student, for us. We have to have a plan. And we cannot have no plan. Like, if I am not having any plan for myself, still I am having a plan. Means, I am planning to deceive me. I am planning to cheat myself. I am planning to spoil my own life. Next please. And then, failing to plan is equal to planning to fail. If I am not having a plan for myself, still I am having a plan, and that plan is for I am going to fail. The students who are not appearing in any exam and all that, and they are doing all the nonsense, still they are having a plan. They are planning to fail. This plan undergoes underwater, you can say subconscious level, but that one is to be in the consciousness level. Next please. Then for this career plan, we need to break up our targets into small segments. Like I'll be having 10 publication, I will be having 5 publication, I'll be having 3 publication per semester, 2 publication per semester. And then gradually you will realize that automatically your resume is getting 1 or 2 entry per semester. And unknowingly, like so many small courses, online courses run by other, you can say, authorities, course providing authorities, Coursera.com. So many of you might be having some courses on there, and 1 week, 2 week programs. Sometimes it is free, sometimes it is paid. Like once I thought that I must have a training from Cambridge or Oxford. I started looking for that. I found a 12 days training. Then I started looking for the options. It was around 5 lakh. I said, no, it is not in my budget. It will be my next plan. Or after 1 or 2 years, when I will be having sufficient amount in my pocket so that I can spend it, then I will go for it. So definitely we need to look after. We need to search. We need to investigate. We need to find out. And we need to plan. And then we need to execute. And we need to reap the fruits of that. And then we can plan, career plan for 5 years. And then after that, in that 5 years, we need to look into the depth, that what can we do, how can we plan. What are we, even once we are going to plan, you will find out so many good qualities. You will try to introspect. When you will try to introspect, giving time to you, that is known as, very popularly known as in the management field. If some management faculties, they are here, they will be definitely knowing. There are 2 concepts. One is like SWOT, and trying to identify your own strengths and weaknesses. And another one is Johari window. So based on that, we can identify so many skills that we even don't know about us. So many good qualities that your friend can tell you, that your HOD can tell you, that even your wife can tell you, your husband can tell you. Only need is to, because our window only opens outward, and we need to do a lot of attempt to look inward, being introvert or introspect. Interview we prepare a lot. Many times we prepare. Interviews are there. I need to attend an interview. I need to appear there. But interview, I don't have a time to have interview. I don't have a time to look inside. And once you start looking, you will identify. अरे मेरे को तो ये भी आता है. I also know this. So next please. Next please. Introspection, identification of strengths and weaknesses. I would go through a very small story. Fable stories through animals. How to identify your own strength and weakness, and how can you find it out, and once you realize, so you think, once you get your strength, that this is my strength, then how it impacts your decision making. Next please. See, mother, may I ask you some questions? See, this is SWOT, trying to identify your strength. Yes, carry on. So, why son, is there something bothering you? Yes, next please. Why do camels have humps? Quickly. Well son, we are desert animals. We need the humps to store water, and we are known to survive without water. Next please. Okay, then why are our legs long and our feet rounded? Son, obviously they are made for walking in the desert better than anyone does. Okay, then why are our eyelashes long? Sometimes it bothers my sight. My son, those long thick eyelashes are your protective cover. They help to protect your eyes from the desert, sand and wind. Next. I see. Realization. Finding something. I see. So the hump is to store water. When we are in the desert, the legs are for walking through the desert, and these eyelashes protect my eyes from the desert sand. Next please. Just one more question. Next please. Yes please. What the hell are we doing in Rasul? After realizing that, so just go back, one slide back. Once we realize that we are having some ability, some strength, some power, then we feel that we can do it. We can do it differently. And what would have been had we having this information 5 years back or 10 years back? Pardon me, I am using Hindi. One example, sir, allow me that काशी विद्यापीठ एक यूनिवर्सिटी है वाराणसी में, स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटी लाइक MDU, काशी विद्यापीठ, वो नहीं, संपूर्णानंद संस्कृत विश्वविद्यालय एक और है जिसमें शास्त्री जी पढ़े थे, उसकी बात कर रहा हूँ, लाल बहादुर शास्त्री, काशी विद्यापीठ। वहां पे एक हिंदी डिपार्टमेंट के प्रोफेसर हुआ करते थे। अचानक से उनके दिमाग में एक दिन कुछ ऐसा ही रियलाइज हुआ, उन्होंने जॉब छोड़ दी। He quit the job of state government university, resign। आज के जमाने में हिंदी टीचर के लिए करियर क्या है देख लो, टेक्निकल फील्ड में तो कितना स्ट्रगल है। हिंदी दिवस के दिन ही बस उसकी याद आती है सबको, है ना, अदरवाइज इट इज क्वाइट डिफिकल्ट। बट ही क्विट स्टेट गवर्नमेंट यूनिवर्सिटी जॉब। उसके बाद करा क्या उन्होंने, गंगा नदी के किनारे बैठ के किताब लिखने लगे। And on his first published novel later on, he got Sahitya Akademi Award. When he realized he got Sahitya Akademi Award, and later on, media persons assembled there, they asked him कि आप क्वेश्चन एग्जैक्टली मैं रिपीट कर रहा हूँ, मुझे याद है क्योंकि मैंने बहुत अच्छे से इंटरव्यू पढ़ा था वो। आपको क्या ऐसा लगता है कि अच्छा लिखने के लिए त्यागपत्र देना जरूरी है? Is it essential to quit your job for good writing? और उन्होंने जो वो जवाब दिया, that answer is the answer of this kid can। क्या कहा उन्होंने? मेरी औकात चाहे छोटी चिड़िया की क्यों न हो। रिमेंबर, मैं एग्जैक्टली वही बोल रहा हूं जो उसने कहा था मीडिया में। मेरी औकात चाहे छोटी चिड़िया की क्यों न हो, उड़ने के लिए सारा आसमान चाहिए। And then once we realize our potential, we came out from our body. We try to shut down all the shackles, and the very inherent potential comes out, and then we try to perform the best of the best, which is inside our life. Then our performance is different when we realize that what is our real potential. We work differently, we talk differently, we behave differently. At that very moment we are an inspired human being. Like in the battle of Mahabharata, when Karna was fighting his battle, last battle. So people went to him and they asked, तू पृथा कुक्षिका परम प्रथम तनय ज्येष्ठ, तुम तो कुंती के ज्येष्ठ पुत्र हो यार, इधर आके मिल जाओ, पाप प्रेम बसा दुश्मन के घर। उसने बोला, केशव ये परिवर्तन क्या है, ये नूतन अभिनंदन क्या है? मैं गरुड़ कृष्ण मैं पक्षीराज, मुझको न चाहिए तख्त ताज, जीता हूं झंझावातों में पीता हूं वारी प्रपातों में, महलों के कनकाव शिखर होते कबूतरों के ही घर। He realized, he said, for me, this kingdom means nothing.